Lord Jesus, me tired. Planka shop, good night. Try me close dust up. Me, Tina, yeah.
The next one.
Eh?
Which way the next one?
Turn on, me like this more. Yeah. Any one of them, me like that one here more. This me like. She did stamp Joshi. Joshi mother is here. My sister Carmen. The man tell him, come tell him your mommy is here. I'm going to tell you about drinks. How much drinks you drink today?
Like, this will be the second hour.
Oh. Tina, him fingernail one cut. Orange juice and some fruits. Cause I'm hungry but I don't want to eat nothing heavy. Good night. Like I shop me not too long reach home. Me love to drive. Me yet drive God Price Smart. I like when me get chauffeur, but anyway I me drive today. When I took me say Price Smart ram. He ram so till. Somebody with everybody me Tina and Natalie we not too long reach home and them a pack the fridge. Me nasty out no long. Me tired. Me just come on to say good night. And me couldn't know say me reach home safe. And so why gonna make Tina cut your something your fingernail when she done. Yeah. John no you're not gonna want John I cut it. So give God thanks for home. I never did I go come live, but Natalie tell me so now call her and ask what happened to me. So me say let me just come on and say good night to my beautiful Plankatarians who keeps me going, who keeps me laughing. I don't know nothing what I go on in a social media today. Now nothing I was out busy up and down. Miss here watching today live with Kirk. Oh my God! That was so nice. The live was just refreshing. Man, what is your name again? Evie. Oh God, what's your name? Let me tell you now what's your name before I forgot. I don't want to call no foolish. Oh my God. What's your name again? What the young miss name, Lord Jesus? She said we must call her by her name. Evie. What's your name? Evie Ali, yeah. Evie Ali was so nice, you know. If you see a fat woman, because you know Jamaican people, we call people like myself fat and fatter and fatter. So confident, so poised, so beautiful. She own it, she go on, and let me tell you, not just Ali, we have other plus size models too, and I saw them own it, and I saw them go on. You know, say, I saw them full of confidence. All of them want to see me post. They are full of confidence. Enough time when me if I go to shoot with them, me busy and so me try to do the advertising part, but as Tina said she want me come in sometime. Come do me look a photo shoot for the store. And thank you so much, Plankatarians. The support is overwhelming. When today Tina said to me today, say most of the people that will come here come buy from the Planka shop, you know. Auntie Dana, Auntie Dana, Auntie Dana. Auntie Dana. So I thank you all so much for your continued support. Yes, with me nah lie, she look good for you. Everything she sit down, just sit down upon her. And her personality sell with it. Love her confidence, you know. And when you go come downtown and she remind everybody so much of Chef. Even I go and I go a price mark, I see some people. Me that watch live, you know, I see Chef's sister. People has always been telling me how she favor Chef. You know, but you know we have we have a little sister somewhere, a little brother in the universe. A full of vibes. I'm say the rose, I don't buy no rose. Me never buy none to make it clear. But me not lie. It come like when you get shocked by an electric current and it a shake your body so. It a shake your nerves, it a shake your brain, it a shake your all of your body. Oh, tell Facebook. Sometimes I nah remember, I nah like up the live. I nah stay on no long tonight because I'm really tired. I'm really, really tired. I want to invite me. I'm really tired. Yes, I always take her for Chev. Okay. Yeah, man, she dead stamp for Chev. I get so much compliment today when I look slim. I don't know if me look slim. Probably, No, no. When I really want to get slim, I want like take off a couple more pounds, like an next 30 pound. And I just exercise, eat right. Cause she make me feel like I want to stay fat. Ali are the type of girl that make you say, yeah, fatness for wear. Good night, Facebook. Your favorite is here, Auntie Donna, and I'm over on my YouTube channel, and we're having a little chit chat over there, reasoning. I know lavish tonight, but I have something where I want to talk about. Because I'm going to touch up on the Prime Minister with something when I hear him say, and I feel like I have all the rights to address something like that when I see it happen about the cashless thing when them want to bring in a Jamaica. We're not ready for that yet. Want to the inner city people, them when I no bank details, when I work for get money, when I do certain things you want to we say we are gonna get lock out. You want to we say shop I go lock. Some want to talk about that. So much people round here I call me and I tell me about it. And I say, Auntie, you know, so Andrew, I do Andrew. And you know, remember, say, I get up people, make him there, where him there. Well, you know, I now got this Andrew, I mean, not always this Andrew. But we are going to talk to him one on one because Jamaica not ready for that yet. We might have couple society people out here, couple people up there, but we're not ready for the cashless thing yet. You understand? Me now make it through it, thanks. Yeah. And the digital currency. We're not ready. When I say we're not advanced and we're not step up and we're not have certain things. We're not be like the third world and the first world and this and that. But when you come in with a system like that, what happened to the ghetto people then? What happened to the rural areas? You have people that say you want them, say them can't go certain place go buy because hence they don't have a card, so cash not take. When I was in Canada, there were certain stores in certain of the malls that were not taking cards, were not taking cash. So you have to have a card. You couldn't go in there. I don't remember some of the malls them were some of the stores them were not cashless all the way for you, Samantha. So it's one set of people live in Jamaica. Look how much people that in Jamaica you don't even have a bank book. Look how much people so want to them the people they went on a bank book. So you want to say everybody have to go open up a bank book, go get this one to the people them when I work. No. It can be completely cashless. We are not ready. We not reached this so yet. We have climbed the ladder, but we not reached this so yet. Anyway, meet me over YouTube, make we chat over this so. Alright? Alright. So this morning now, so we are talking about Curves by Tina. Yes. And then I come on so late just asking if it Shandel, I'm not Jamaican, I don't live in Jamaica. Love big up Gail from Trinidad. We meet some Trinidad. A Trinidad the lady said Tina? The lady was something for big up Gail at Trinidad? Big up Gail down at Trinidad. Me so you love me, miss this beautiful young Miss in Price Smart. And she said, Taje! Yeah, she said she's from Trinidad and Gail watch me night and day. Gail, if you're there on the live, let me know you. Big up yourself. To all the Plancatarians having birthday today, happy birthday. To all the you must go roll back this like when I roll back the taxi seat business. To all the mothers, tomorrow is Mother Day because you might not see me on the live because tomorrow I say I want to cook. So my mother want to go to church. I bring Josh's mother here. So we just think I'm born with the mother and Mother's Day. Every year I do it. If you're not new to the planka shop, all who follow me long time know say when a Mother's Day time, Josh's mother always come spend it. I'm mother, birth mother. And I want him have a relationship with her. and my sister. Him know me adapt, me know me auntie. But you know, him not see her often as that much. Him see her during the year when we go country. But me like when Mother's Day she there here with him. I go ask Tats if she can send on him sister too. Make you spend it. So Jamaica is not ready for that. So Upper Curve by Tina to them. Oh my God. What a exciting, fun, loving live. Ali come right out the Plancatarians. Nakilet, thank you so much for blessing my staff. Thank you so much for adding Miss Avril, Jana and mother. Miss Avril has been around my Nakilet from before my kids them. She used to be the first person who always help me. Jana and mother. If you not follow me long time, you don't hear me talk about Miss Avril. But she's Miss Avril the year before Tina. Miss Avril the year before Janai. Miss Avril and my par when me and I used to gamble. Me used to tell them about my gambling story and me and Miss Avril. So Nakilet bless her because I say Miss Avril. But she don't like the social media business and the phone. She's that type of humble person. So when you hear me talk about Miss Avril and you say, well, see her Nakilet, Avril have washed me picnic them from my name Dana. She helped me come here, clean up, wash me years. Anybody in a Mountain View can tell you about Miss Avril. So glad that you spoke to her, Nakilet, and she not leave my side over the years. But it's not somebody where in the spotlight where come up and she not like them things there. Alright, so always hear me talk about Avril. Oh, it was a good promo, yes. So Miss Avril is always in the circle. So, today was a good promo. So, I want to listen what the Prime Minister said before me going out. The amount of somebody say, see there, you take up for him. Me not take up for nobody. Me take up for what me believe in. Let me show you the JI is something. Jamaica Information Service. Alright, so let me show you what the Prime Minister said. I'm going to make you hear it for yourself. Upon TikTok, it today, and I want to if it over here. So. Let me see. I know hit this. Alright, so let me show you now. And wait, then I want to find it to myself. I don't want to play. But I'm going to go back over TikTok. Because yes, I have to go to school till next year. Yeah. But all of the news outlet, them and everybody over TikTok. Jamaica Information Survey. Hold on. I don't know why I'm have it so.
I want to emphasize that this law is not.
Hold on, the Planka shop.
I want to emphasize that this law is not about collecting revenue for more.
My bestie pointed out a weird coincidence in history.
Hold on,
everybody should know this man. Let me introduce y'all to Thomas L. Jennings.
Hold on, let me find it. I want to find it for now.
Motorcyclists must.
Hold on, Planka shop. I not to understand TikTok, you know.
I want to emphasize that this law is not about collecting revenue from.
Stop what you're doing.
Moving away.
Well, let me turn down this because I don't want no song go playing on my live. For YouTube, come, Hold on the Planka shop. You know, just, it's a follow us. Who can find it and send it to me? Because I don't remember when I see it pan and where they send it in. Hold on there. I want to know if you listen. Where Prime Minister say. See it here. Alright, I know listen you know. Me play it.
I will be, and these I'll be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the national identification system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to embrace. In the coming weeks and days, I'll be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the national identification system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon this position of a human being exchanging cash.
Alright. It play over. Now, you don't know where me stand with the Prime Minister. When him did come in with the taxes something, me did lick out and then drop it back. And the whole Jamaica lick out. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, as a person of a die-hearted labor right, who dip her finger in a ink from me at 18 to 19, me a dip my finger in a ink. And it is my constitutional right to vote. And it is everyone's constitutional right to vote for who they believe in, who they want to win, and who they want to lead them as a government. So I can speak fairly on this. I don't agree with every decision that you make. But the first thing, Mr. Prime Minister, you have to stop and think about is that Jamaica is not Canada. Jamaica is not USA. Jamaica is not England. Jamaica is not Switzerland. And Jamaica is not none of those first world countries. We are a Caribbean island. Now, listening to you say, you never say in some part, you say we soon gone cashless. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, you have to bear in mind that the people that put you in government is the poor people them. The rural area, the inner city, and the few little uptown people, because most of them don't vote, because they don't believe in politics. So the one them will run on the bus like myself, the one them will beat the pot cover, and the one them will shake the bell. 70% of inner city and rural area people not working. They don't get a job, they can't find a job, and a lot of students leave school, don't know where to turn, and don't have a job. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, when you're making decisions like these, I don't always agree with everything that you do, but when I see something that I must come out and speak about, I'm going to speak with my little bit of platform and my ghetto mentality. So now, Mr. Prime Minister and your delegates and your delegation, I am coming to you on behalf of the ghetto people, them, especially Mountain View, where I am from. Because from this thing come out, I get so many message. So many people are asking me if I know hear what I took in place. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, when you're making decision like this, please consider of the poorer class. Please consider the inner city, the rural areas. Now, you know that a percentage of Jamaican people cannot read and write or articulate very well like myself, including me. Now, Mr. Prime Minister, I know that you want the best and you are trying to move in the direction that you think is best for the country. But, Mr. Prime Minister, please bear in mind that if you come out with a cashless system, what happened to the gardener? What happened to the man who go build the bush? What happened to the little people them who are working at the wholesale, which and everybody go come with bank system? What happened to the little small business people them who are sell on the street? So we can't go in and no supermarket, or we can't go in and no store and buy nothing. So we not gonna have no say after we run up and down on the bus, after we walk up and down and draw people out of their house to go vote, put them in a taxi, after we stand up and say show, and put on the one there. So one explain to Auntie Dana and tell her. Because I don't know if I don't have the intellectual intelligence or the brain to understand what you are saying, or am I getting it wrong? But on something like this, the Beverly Hills, the Jackson, and the all kind of hill will agree with you. But the lower class who don't have much say, we don't agree with this, Mr. Prime Minister. It is our constitutional right to stand up as a citizen and have a voice to say we don't like this, or you cannot push things like this on us. You cannot come with something like this and just come and shove it out there to John public and say, this is what you're going. Come out with a survey, ask the Jamaican public, the people that will put you in government, and the people that will make all Senate, all MPs, and all kind of people, what do you guys think of Jamaica going cashless? Get the reviews, get the views from the people them, and see where you can't come push this down with you. So what I'm suppose my neighbor don't have a bank book. Because I have people that lives in Jamaica who have never have a bank book. They believe in saving their money under them pillar, under them bed, and in them shoes. So you want to tell me now, them a little people here. Them a little people here where sweep the road. I figure have card figure, but some of them don't even know if you spell card. So what just like how you came out with the taxi with the 12-year-old and you guys had to rethink it. Me not say, I mean I have not read comment now. I don't say what you are saying and what you want for the country is not the correct way. But you can't come with something like this and say you're working on things. Police gone in night already, soldier gone in night already, nurse gone in night already, doctor. So want to we the small people down the ground. No vacancy not there for we, sir. Me ask is no vacancy not there for we, the lower class. What happened to we don't have any say? Because all it seems is like 50% of Jamaica have them card and them machine and certain privileges. And the other 50% up in the woodland, in the ghetto, in the garrison, and in the place them. What happened to we, sir? Think this over me, I beg you, my Prime Minister. Sit down back in a parliament and drop the whole of them where you put in a position and the whole of them where you carry around and think about thoroughly what you guys are saying. Because there is no way, if what I am understanding, Jamaica could go cashless. So I can't go stand up a shop, go buy quarter of bread. Shopkeeper go tell me, say, I don't have card, I can't eat quarter of bread. I don't understand. So I can't go walk and go in a PLS again and go buy one little $2,000 or one little $3,000 shoes. If I don't have card, I can't go get it. I don't understand. I don't clarify that to the poorer class like me. Well, we might lack in comprehension skills. Because I don't know if I don't comprehend exactly what you are saying. But from my comprehension and understanding and listening to you say you want a cashless Jamaica. So I don't know what's going on here, and I don't understand what is going on here. So I need you to come and clarify it for me. You understand? Remember, we are come from ground and we still there ground. Some up there and some still sit down. You can't make rules. See? That means that all of you have no card. All of you have no bank details. You have people living in Jamaica and them still don't have ID. And they don't believe in the system. They don't have TRN. They don't have things. I know of people who live in Jamaica and they have never voted. They don't have a TRN. They don't take up census when census cover them yard. And that's their constitutional rights also. They have a right to say, I am not taking part in no government system. I am not voting. And nobody can bound them and tie them up and say, go, they go take your vote and go, they go get your ID and go, they have people who are hell-bent say, me nah go foreign, me nah left Jamaica and me nah do this. So me don't understand, I don't clarify these little aspect what Auntie Dana talk on behalf of most, all, God, let me tell you, who ask me, who bring it to me, they are labor rights. Remember me live in a garrison where labor rights run it. So we just asking if the little corner shop, the little every little where we pick near go school, the little sweet, them the thing they go cut out and can't have to go. So the little bender them on the street can't go sell nothing because the government. Me not understand. Me not understand. So me want somebody where understand and can articulate, explain it clearly to me. Let me see if that the Prime Minister really come with. Because if that you come with without getting approval from, the little ghetto people them like myself, it can't work, sir. And the rich people alone run Jamaica. Rich people when the election time come, then they in a phone and watch TV. And the poorer class out there march up and down on both sides. On the PNP side and the labor rights side. When the election time, when you look on the bus, them up ghetto people, show, 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 pow, 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 and orange shirt. So we want to know if we are voting and put on in and a voting and a jump and a knock bell and a thumb fist. So we are going to left out the door. I don't understand. Some mother, everybody busy up and down now, I think so they can't spend money no more. So what go happen to we when I have certain things? I don't understand. It's not good, but no one can stop it. So why is it that if you vote for your government, why is it that you don't have any rights to speak out? Everything when they come with, they go push down your throat. If Jamaica never stand up, 12-year-old couldn't take taxi, they would have in a car seat. And when them go back and them read over and them say them go wrong, they would have to crap it. So we the poorer class, we have a problem with it. If we sit down and lie down and don't say nothing at all, then it a go. You understand? We want to understand. The man said the children, me not hear, me from morning, me see people ask me and I come and I talk. You know, me live in a ghetto and talking. So we not understand, Mr. Prime Minister. Make we understand the poor people, them who suffer like myself here. And the rest of them will live boy. Make we understand if they can go up a shop or over the hardware, go buy one sheet of ply or 2 sheets of zinc again with paper money. But the people must have a voice because it's yes, decisions like these, as much as you are the Prime Minister and you have parliament and you have sittings, I think these are things where the John public must get. You must get answers from, opinions. And right now, the whole the little rich people them out here and the little store people and the little bank people them are swing with what you say. The whole like the ghetto and the garrison them now swing with no cashless, nothing. So I don't understand. Yes, we understand fulfillment of the Bible, but we still have to talk for we right. So you want to make this. We not bash no Prime Minister, you say no, because this not going over here. We're going to speak intelligent, voice your opinion. But none of you not call you and bash him. Oh. Good night.
Hello, good night, Auntie Donna. How are you?
I am fine.
It's not just Jamaica. It's just we're just gonna have to live with it. The whole world is going digital, and we don't have a say in it. That's one of the reasons why the Big C came about, and we were locked down as a deploy to have all these things put in place. So
Ma'am,
we don't really have a choice. The whole world is going
Jamaica
digital.
not in our own world. We're not ready for this yet. We not
I
ready.
know.
Jamaica no they know we up there for ready for this. You know see the Big
We're not
C,
have a
all
choice.
America top taking the Big C, you know. Big C does Lego so and people all
Yeah,
of we will
does.
take it sorry, all me
Think
sorry.
about it, Auntie Donna. The whole time they shut us down. Remember, so the Big C went on for 3 years.
Miss,
in
if
2020.
I never see something I regret, so I regret I did take the Big C. For I see one heap of
So
people I will never take it a laugh off of me now.
from 2020, this was all a part of the deploy. The Big C was a distraction for them to do what they want to do. They're basically forcing us to accept their way of life. We don't have a choice. So it's gonna take some getting used to, but at the end of the day, we're gonna have to get used to it. We're not gonna have a choice.
So everything.
We
So
can make all the we don't have a say. We literally don't have a say because Jamaica is not the only country, not the only nation that's going to be digital.
but look
The
here,
whole
so
world.
what you want to be say the Prime Minister and the government, anything the rest of the country them are throw down and them have to accept it. Want to for
They
them
have
two
to,
food.
because you have to remember, as much as Andrew Holness is the party, the Prime Minister of Jamaica, he's not really calling the shots where Jamaica's well-being is concerned. He has to do what he's told. So, like I said, at the end of the day, we don't have a choice.
You,
We're
ma'am,
going to
me have a
accept
choice
it.
because me not believe in it and me advise my opinion against it. If the whole of Jamaica come out and say we don't agree with it, then can bring it come here.
And they will. Like I said, at the end of the day, Andrew Holness doesn't get the final say. The people of Jamaica will not have the final say. We can think we have rights and they can make us feel like, oh, we have a say, but at the end of the day, he has to do what he's told. And that's just what it is.
Well, me not believe in that, ma'am.
Have a good night.
Yes, no bashing of the Prime Minister tonight. We're having a civil conversation over here. I see something why I don't like and I don't understand. So I want clarity. Good night.
Donna,
Yes.
Donna, calm down.
Me not upset, Tommy. Why you always tell me that? Me not upset now, me not
when I say
aggravated.
calm down, when I say calm down, listen to this. And you see, sometimes it pays to read. Now, I am going to give you this. So there is something. So a lot of African countries, maybe about 30 other African countries, they use mobile money. So you don't use the physical cash, but the way how it is set up, one of the most successful mobile money transfers in the world, it's something called M-Pesa in Kenya, right? So people in the villages, deep rural Kenya, whether they don't see the light of day for Mombasa, Nairobi, they use what is called mobile money. So when they say digital, it does not have to mean crypto, but it's just an easier way. So I presume what Jamaica would do is to liaise with the telephone networks to make sure that people have service, and you can go shop and say, I want a pound of sugar or a pound of flour. You get out your mobile and you pay that. Sometimes people, there's no need for scaremongering. There's no need for scaremongering. If they're going to be putting things in place, I know that the government, they probably will have a referendum and they will get the people involved. We are moving, so I don't think they will be completely cashless. Kenya still uses shillings and they use like US dollars, but even in Somalia, where nobody recognizes Somalia as a country, or even Somaliland, they have means to get money. So you can't send Western Union to Somalia. There's a thing called the Dahab Shield. So they set them up like, say, people are in the United Kingdom, because me personally send MoneyGram Somalia already. No MoneyGram, no Western Union, nothing formal like the money transfer methods that we use. You have to go to the Hub Shield. So they would know what they're doing. And what the lady said about how control, come on, people. These conspiracy theories are not going to work. I'm positive that if the government is going to be putting something like this in place, the regular citizens will have a say. Do you understand? Does that make sense?
All right. So, Tammy, first and foremost, Jamaica is not Kenya, Jamaica is not Nairobi, and Jamaica is not Africa. Then the country that big continent, big country. Jamaica is Jamaica. And we cannot compare Jamaica with those places. I am saying, I hear the Prime Minister say, him going to bring a cashless Jamaica. What happened to the people them out here we don't agree with it? We don't have any say. Tammy?
Wait, no, so Donna, hang on a minute.
Let me take another call, Tammy. Come hear your opinion.
Yeah, hold on. So you speak, me listen, and vice versa.
Yeah, but the phone will ring.
Whether it is that the person is rich or is a little person who live a country in a deep rural community, they are actually citizens of Jamaica. So I'm positive that the Prime Minister or the makers of the law, they will take that into account.
Them never take it into account and then they put it in the taxi where they and say 12-year-old for go in a seatbelt and can't drive in a car. Right? Just so time me I going to learn to disagree with no tension and make me get 2 more calls. All right? All right.
Oh
no
my
disrespect.
God, right.
Your voice, your opinion, I'm listen what you say. I may not agree with it. So me I go and take the call and hear everybody's. No disrespect. Good night.
Hi, my dear. How are you?
Yes, good night.
Hi. Auntie.
Yes.
I'm looking to that short that you played with the Prime Minister's introduction or whatever of paperless, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the whole, did you listen to the whole thing? Because I didn't.
No, I just listened to that part. That was what I saw.
Okay, so my question is this. Before Jamaica can implement a cashless system, can Jamaica afford a good cyber security system?
Why I don't know what, Charmian, good question about the wrong person, because I don't know what Jamaica can afford. Right now, I think Jamaica too can afford nothing.
Okay, because, I'm in the U.S., and I remember before they brought in, the cashless system, where you don't have to walk around with a bunch of cash. What the cashless system is about is this, Auntie. Everyone, you can have your credit card or your debit card, etc., right? Remember, like, people that had jobs where they worked in Walmart, McDonald's, whatever, that used to give you a live check.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to get that live check anymore. The people that did not have a bank account would go to the check cashing place and cash their checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of them going to the check cashing place to cash their checks, what companies did was that, if you worked at a company, they would establish an account for you. Whether or not your credit is great or not, that has nothing to do with it. They establish, so therefore you get like a card, right?
Yes.
Whatever system or bank that, if it's Chase or if it's Citibank or whatever bank that company deals with, they have an account, and when you go, they'll give you a card. So it's like a debit card. It's not a credit card, it's a debit card. So you don't have to run to the check cashing place anymore to cash your checks. You have your card. You understand? Your money goes directly into your account. And also, instead of you picking up a paper check, a live check, you can get, some companies still give you a paper check, or what they do is they give you access to a website where you can go on and view to see if you can view your check digitally. You understand what I'm saying?
Interjection there, Miss Charmian. Is everybody at Jamaica know if you use computer? Is everybody
Exactly. So that is the reason what I'm saying. For Andrew to say, okay, yes, I am going to, this is what, I don't know if he's saying today, but this is something that before they implement this in Jamaica, Andrew has to make sure that, first of all, cybersecurity is tight. Can Jamaica afford cybersecurity? Because I'm going to tell you a story. All right? Because they can't even cut down on the scammers, right? And the scammers, right? Jamaica can't even control the scammers yet.
True.
So imagine how much access, if they don't address cybersecurity first in Jamaica, and much access people are going to have to persons, hard work and cash, right? Let me tell you, living in the U.S., you know what the big scam is now? They're not going after, they're still probably going after you and I little paycheck. I'm telling you, they're going after big industries. In New York, in the past 2 years, these scammers have been able to shut down whole hospital, medical system, and hold them ransom. I literally worked at a place that was recently captured. We had to go back to paper charting until I don't know what management did for us to get back access. Now, guess what? America's a rich country, right? Richer than Jamaica.
Keep it. A lot of people calling here, Charmian. So I want to give everybody the voice.
All I'm saying is, Andrew, it seems like he goes to sleep. Somebody's in the board meeting that's coming to America, and they're saying, oh, they have this over here. Let's put it back. And they just write it down, and Andrew is not thinking, and he implement it and put it forward before even doing the background.
Definitely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
and
thank
I want
you
you to know that the wireless, the paperless system is not working that well over here in America. And yes, the business owners in Jamaica can stand against it.
True.
Understand? Because it's going to cut down their business. So yes, it does not have to stand. They cannot force people to go cashless or whatever. It cannot. It is just an idea, a theory. Some places it can work. Some places it can't.
Jamaica not ready yet.
The business owners can't fight it, and that's going to fight the government of Jamaica, where they're going to lose money. So Andrew, listen, stop sleeping and listen to your board meeting. All right?
All right, thank you. Let me get our next call. May I agree with her 100%. We're not ready yet. Hello, good night. Good night. Hello?
Good night, my darling.
Yes, good night.
Please like up the live. Send up the live. It's over 3,000 people watching. Auntie
Okay.
Donna,
Yes.
I remember back in my days, we used to use pebbles as monies. I want you to go way back in time.
I don't know about that.
It's back in time. So right now, this is like a worldwide thing. It's inevitable. That's the word I'm looking for. And you know how I think people like Andrew is gonna get to the poor people, Auntie? By whenever they're gonna start with your jobs. So whenever your job is ready to pay you, they're gonna put that money on cards. So that's
it's happening already in Jamaica. So it's happening here already with the payment. But one to the people them when I have no job, when I have no card, I talk about those people. That is what I try to emphasize on.
That's okay, Auntie. He's simply telling us something that's going to be happening in the next 20 years or so. Like, they're pretty much preparing. Because, Auntie, over here when they mentioned it in Canada, oh my God, enough of us belly hurt us. Enough of us bellies hurt us. Now it's like if you find any monies in my wallet, I'll be quite surprised. Everything I have, I even have a card that I can put money on to pay for my credit cards. So they have a card for a card. So unfortunately, Auntie, all of this is coming and they know that a lot of people are going to suffer. And look at China. Look what they did to people in China, what they put them through just to get everybody identified and recognized. It's insane. But yeah, that's my 2 cents. Guys, me beg on the liquor. It's 782 likes and over 3,000 people.
Oh, please to like up the live, guys. Please to press the like button. And if you're new and you're not yet a subscriber, please to press the subscriber button. All right, Princess, let me take our next call. Good night.
Hi, good night.
Yes, good night.
All right, Auntie Donna, I have an experience.
Yes.
Well, I had an experience earlier this evening.
Mm-hmm.
I had a prescription to fill. Apparently, the internet in the area that I went to the pharmacy went down.
Yes.
We couldn't fill the prescription. Anyway, the first pharmacy I went to said the internet down, they can't run the health card. Next pharmacy I went to say, okay, I can run the health card. When I went to the cashier said, well, I can't take your debit card or your credit card because the internet is down.
Yes.
So I'm left wondering, what am I supposed, and I need the prescription, you know.
Yes.
So I had to go into my purse and find cash. So I'm saying, to do a paperless or a cashless thing, you have to make sure that people have good internet.
True.
Electricity, go down every 5 hours.
True.
You can't do something like that. You have to put all of these background things in place before you go cashless. Yes, we all get paid by the money go to a debit card and all of that. But to take out cash totally out of the system, out of the country, it doesn't make no sense. You have to always do all of those background things, put all these things in place to make sure people can access these. Them look at something else, me and you go dead for hungry.
Of course.
Because if one day like that, we can't eat no food.
True. Definitely so. Definitely so. And people not understanding the point I'm trying to bring across.
Exactly.
We are not saying that we don't want changes and Jamaica have to change. But we not enough farmer category ready for this yet.
We're not ready for it yet. And plus remember this, if you have one job, you can't have one account. We don't know how people manage. Because for you to open an account, they have to know who your mother, man,
everything them have to know.
Every single thing. And if you have no job to say, well, my job give me a letter, then you might open an account.
And from the way you live in the community with for how long? And all kind of people.
It's so difficult. You have to fix a lot of things before we get to that stage.
True. We're not ready yet.
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you. Yes. Take our next call. Hello. Good night. Hello.
Good night.
Yes. Good night.
Hello.
Yes. Good night.
I called to tell you Happy Mother's Day
tomorrow
when it comes.
Yes.
For yourself, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Love you.
Yes. So, guys, we are not saying Jamaica not for change. But you can't want change Jamaica for some people, and for some people it not change. So, in other words, the rich people them can spend money, can get card, but what happened to the normal little people? And everybody in Jamaica, 3/4 of Jamaica right here now not even at work. Can't even find food. Me can't tell you after experience. Can't even find food for tomorrow Mother's Day. You know what? Mothers not have no dinner. If internet gone, you have to implement something where cash you have choice. Either you have your card or you can still use your cash. You can't want wipe out cash. Hello?
Hello?
Good night.
Yes, good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes. Good night. Go ahead.
Can you hear it?
Yes, ma'am, I'm hearing you.
Yes, I was just calling really the situation. I was listening to it, but already the Prime Minister only proposing it, not say that he was going to
Him say in the future, him say the police. You know, listen what the man say. Him say the army.
Him say the police. That means he's going to have what them call them kind of way. He's going to have a hearing where different groups started. So they would have to go do
the part when me listen to him and me who set it up and already. You understand?
Yes, because remember said digitals they go on in our country still. Because some people not go on with cash. So because the bank they cut you out, Because they know the bank, they say if you go a machine or whatever, then I ain't no money to that. So things eventually they phase out, and I think he's going to sit down and he's going to go to discussion. It's going to happen, but he's just putting it forward or him to it.
Yes, and that is why. And that is why, sorry to interject, and that is why we as the people of the country have our constitutional right to give our opinion and to reject and say we don't want that or it can't work. We can't say we are going to sit down and make him say we might do when do everybody when he come and say, all right, the Prime Minister said this. So the 70-30 or the 30-70 now have no say? No.
Yes, no, I don't think he's going to do that. He put it forward. He cannot do that. Me work with government, so me have an idea. He cannot do that. You'd have to go, you'd have to give a time frame, you'd have to do everything. If you have different areas they work out, work little by, bringing it in. He can't come totally, if it's like the man on the street who know.
Miss,
those things have to put
you know what I remember? I tell you something and I can't speak. When the big C did I come at Jamaica, when the big C, when me take the big C, you know what I mean? I can't use certain word, was coming. Fifth, then did I show it on the whole of Jamaica, including myself. And you can hang up and then you can listen to me on the live.
Yeah, but as you talk about the big C,
no man,
and everybody.
No, me just that's why you give your opinion already. Me just state something.
Alright.
Yeah. When the big C did that come, all me then take up should be night to encourage people to go take up the big C, right? Then push it down. Everybody push it down in our mouth. A lot of people didn't have us. You were forced. Workplace, if you do have it, you can't come there. Restaurant, say if you do have it, you can't come there. Who remember which country never accept the big C? Anyway, just saying, it was forced onto us. And 70-30% take it. 70% including myself in it. And you have a 30 who sit on one side and say, me nah go in it. Me nah be a part of it and me nah take none. Who remember that? No, when it come back round, because these people, I know people who say, oh, if I saw me have to go, but me nah take no form of vitamin C. No form of vitamin C or no form. And when you take a step, then come with all one another dose of vitamin C if you make 3 doses. And you have people stand up on their foot and say they nah take it. And they never take it. And right now, big C, you know if you have big C again, because whole heap of country them a wipe it out. So what? So if people have say, remember it forced down for we. And it come like if you never go do it, they'll lock you up. You understand? When I try remember. Because me not have no GXD, no CXD, no MXD, and no kind of D. But I have memory and I have the little brain where God give me can put into God. So we can't make everybody push because I never stand with them. They will say they nah go up in our line. I should have never go up in our line. That is one of the because when me look back no all who never go up in our line I laugh off for me. You understand? I should have stand on the sideline and say, I wait. Because I know I do a most of it go on of worrying. Alright. So when you say things, you understand what I am trying to bring across. You understand? You can take a call. Good night.
I'll need them to come to the night if you encourage.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
People plan for the future. I don't think the Prime Minister is going to come out tomorrow, the next 5 years, or the next 10 years with this thing. He's just telling us that is going to come in the future, which in every country is going to go that way in the future. Me and you might not live to see it, but that's what it will be. Yes, him come out and he says it. That him gonna implement things to make it go faster. That doesn't mean say if the cash thing part, he might put in the implement to cover everybody, even from the people them that sell in the market. He might go implement everything first
And
before you come and say this is it. And me and you may not be around when that happens.
And I agree with you what you're saying. It might not be now. But even though it might not be now, so we don't have a say, we can't say this no right and this. We're not going to stand with this. And that is the point I'm trying to make.
What we can say, who don't understand it and get exactly what you is saying, is to ask him to come and clarify it to the people. So
and that is what I asked in questions. If you listen to me when I just came and those were the things when we did ask, if you can't tell we.
But the people who is coming out, them not even know it have to come directly from him. So if you can organize for somebody that in that area to come and clarify, which I know that will happen in the future. Maybe next 10 years they will talking about it. Yes, it will happen, and they must go short fast, and it does not happen. There's nothing for nobody to panic about. Nothing. I mean, yes, we see some people in the comments say, "Oh, the cashless is the mark of the beast," and people need to read them Bible to figure out what the mark of the beast is. And whatever.
No, the Bible tells us in the last days signs and wonders and peril of time. Some of them something a mark of the beast for true. We have a force on for you, the world order.
You know, so I remember when I was a child, right? I heard a pastor, Pastor Iggy, prophesied that the euro dollar was coming. That time we didn't have the euro dollars, and it takes actually over 20 years for it to come in. So, I mean, yes, and it does come in and everybody does accept it. So, by the time this come in, people will accept it because they will understand it more, they will get it more.
Mom?
Remember one time, people used to use food stamp, People used to use a food stamp and go to the supermarket and buy things, not cash.
But it was a form of money, but not the real money.
They are thinking way ahead. They are thinking way ahead. And yes, it's scary to people. And they need to come out and explain and say, yes, this is what we want it to be in the next 10, 20 years. There's nothing nobody is scared about, like say, tomorrow or in
yes, but still you have to voice your opinion. If we don't like it or we don't approve of it or we don't think it is right, we can't sit down and say, no, the Prime Minister not coming till 20 years. We still have to talk.
We still know. I think what we need to do is to find for him to come out and give more clarification.
You know what them do to me, ma'am? Them tell me some. If you suppose he comes on the phone now and clarify it and you get a better understanding. Mom, when we used to talk about this big C, all kind of people.
Okay, then.
When me used to talk about the big C, then they lock me up over here and lock up my mouth. And say me no fi talk and me a influence and me feel left fit. Right now I sorry I did go turn up in a line push up nothing for me Kim.
Well, let me tell you about the big C. My doctor tell me right now say continue wear your mask. My doctor said don't go on the road without it.
Mask a kill off whole heap away. A cluster up with lungs and all kind of things.
You see the funniest thing, I'm asthmatic and I have a breathing problem.
That's why you have to wear mask.
Since 2020. The last time I have an asthma attack is since 2020. And I'm being continue wear my mask.
You know, so they say mask now wear again and go people are wearing mask. Mask when you have a mask, you breathe in the same air and take it in back. That good for your lungs. When you have a mask, the same air will come up and it you let out in the mask and suck it in back. That right? Tell me.
I wear my own. Let me tell you something. I wear my own, and I haven't had an asthma attack. The last time I have it was in March of 2020. I haven't had an asthma attack.
Well,
so I still wear it on the road. I still wear it as long as I'm amongst people. I'm still wearing it. But as I said, back to the thing with this thing. Maybe all the next 20 years, this thing not implemented because there's a lot of things. But I mean, yes, I'm a run ahead. I guess he's running ahead, and him no need for run ahead because.
And tonight, whether we are JLP or not, we not biased. We are talk where we see. Me not biased. Me a talk when me see and me not like this. So me not say it no might be 20.
Me not have an rich, you know, me tell you, so me poor. Me not have an issue. You understand me? As long as everything is in place. But me know say, 20 years times this not in place, yes, so me not even worry about it.
All right, make we see. I saw what it say. Me want know. Me want to hear it go good. All right, me take our next caller. You hear?
That's why I say get somebody get somebody who is knowledgeable from there, from the GIS information, and then you can carry them on the program and make them explain it.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, you have a point. Yes, so don't keep the caller short now, please. Because one heap of people want to call in. But lady, by fear that I still have to wear my mask to the office. Hold on. Hello, good night.
Auntie Donna.
Yes.
I want to mention two things here with you. Remember years ago, my son is 16 now.
Yes.
My husband and I and the baby will go on vacation. Who was coming from Montego Bay. You see, when we landed at Philadelphia, me and my husband and my son and my daughter, we went up to the customs area as a family. Them pulled we out of the line and them asked that me and the baby go back in a room. The customs officer scanned my eye with a blue light and him scanned the baby eye with a blue light. I said, what's that about? Him say, a lot of people bring people's kids across the border as their kids and they get paid for it. And I was like, what? I said, what the hell is in that light? Him say, when you give birth to a baby in the U.S. since 1980, them take your DNA and the baby's DNA and something another analysis that they can relate, that they can find out that I gave birth to the baby. The baby is mine. I said, but I know you're pointing at my baby. I said, how dare you? I said, ma'am, that's the law. If you have a problem, get a lawyer. You understand me? I know what I'm putting up, pointing at my baby eye in some laser beam thing, and they took me in a private room. All my wig them take off, Auntie Donna. I don't know what the wig have to do with my DNA.
Oh, but this kind of look different from what we are talking about now.
No, it's the same thing. They mark who you are. You remember the other day when you did that talk about the card where you use at the supermarket and the store them for discount?
Yes.
They track you. You're like an animal. When them put something around your neck, the chipping of the dog's neck, the chipping of the poop's neck. Wait until you see them start put chipping our head.
No,
that's the
enough for
next
me.
step. What will happen to the people then who live like up a mountainside, St. Elizabeth? People them will live up at Islington, St. Mary. Where them not go town for how much years?
But
them gonna get card.
Okay. But listening to what the Prime Minister said, well, not the way he must say. The little part of clip when me listen. That not sound like no 10 or no 20 years down the line. The man said the JDF, the police and other people I work with it now. That means that the next 2-3 year time, if JLP come in a power back or PMP come in a power back, and let me tell you something. Whether GLP win back or PMP, the two of them are going to come off for the same mandate. The same cashless thing. The neither anyone will win or come in with it. As Cantuno, if you don't say a world order, the two of them are going to combine. The one they drop it off, the one they pick it up. You understand?
That means it's going to right to America, yes. Because if America sneezes, Jamaica catch a cold. So if it going to happen here, it's going to happen there. You know that, me know that, Auntie Donna. You see that big sea where you're talking about? I never want to take it in, Auntie Donna. And because of the nature of my husband's job, when exposed to a lot of germs, whole heap of cancer people. The government mandated that doctors had to take it. And to that, I'm 54 years old. I never get a seizure in my life. The 2 days after the second shot, I get 2 massive
Ma'am, not
seizures.
talk nothing about shot over here, nah, nothing say vitamin C. I don't want to make them take a little page from me.
Sorry, vitamin C.
I never want to talk about it. Nobody go for ma'am. Then we pick nonsense and politics out of your conversation. Make we left that. We not going there. Let me take our next
All right,
call.
make we left that.
Yeah.
Miss Debbie, me send something to her today from Margaman.
Yes.
But it never take out of my account yet. But she'll tell me what happened to her.
Okay. We must call her tomorrow too.
Yeah, just tell her from member Pennsylvania to take it out. Well, it's supposed to transfer because I cash out me do.
All right. Thank you.
Sure. Bye.
Yes, yes. Hello, good night. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good night.
I have my 2 cents.
Yeah.
What I heard from this, the lady was saying next 20 years. No, 20 years, not this so like it is in the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
You want, and we Jamaicans must can stand up. I don't care which partner, which party. We must can stand up and say no to some things. You know, people might say we don't want changes, but I'm looking at it. Yes, as you said. And I said, you have little people sell little sweetie at school. You have the little people in the market. How this must ever work?
All right, so you want me say sometime now, like call me there month, we all 1 week, me nah no internet. You want me say if me nah no internet, me can't do no business or me can't do nothing.
Well, this sounds serious, and that the way they talk about next 20 years, no, so that sound like it then near in the pipe. Near in the pipe. But I believe that we must speak out, and I am saying too, it's not only the Prime Minister, you know. We have the church setting, they just set things, and as them set it, we must just follow.
True.
We don't have it. We must have some say.
True.
We can't just them just throw things far away. And we just take it up and just run with it because we don't want to say anything.
True.
No, sir. This looks serious.
Definitely so.
That is my 2 cents.
All right, thank you. Why I don't know? There's why amount of message in this your phone here. I can't even read the message yet. Let me take 2 calls. Good night. Somebody will understand it. All right. Good night.
Good night, Auntie Donna.
Yes, good night.
I agree with you. It's not to say that Jamaica don't want changes.
Mm-hmm.
But if we are thinking the entire country can't go cashless,
True.
I don't think it is feasible. Reason being, we have our elderly folks. I mean, them used to where them correspond and talk to someone. They don't understand this computer thing that much. Most of the older people, them don't really trust their younger relatives. Because, let me tell you, some of them finger fearing and them will pull them money. You understand?
Yes.
And these people, they love when they spend the money, they can actually calculate for themselves and have the physical money in their hand. So if he's even thinking of going cashless, it is not 100%. That is my take on it.
Okay. So you feel that we're going to still have money, cash can spend. But if the supermarket now take cash, look into it. If the supermarket now take no cash, the clothes store now take no cash, and well the light bill place now take no cash, the water bill place now take no cash, the bus done now take no cash already. Taxi say them now go take no. What go happen? If I remember, you know, you look at it one way. If every place where we go down, the wholesale say they don't want no cash. What go happen to who no have no cash? We have to go back somebody who have the machine or have the card by way.
And it cannot, that's why I'm saying I don't agree with him. This needs to be reconsidered. It's not that we don't want change, but this is something he must sit on. Because the poorer people, the older people, them now go want no card, no.
No,
Them now go for that. Them want their money for spend.
True.
And if a man we are also on the road, how am I going to access card to go cashless? When you say, look, I mean, you're an Igla, say downtown, right? All people are going to buy from you.
That me want to know. If you have swipe machine, that means a vending a cut out. Every little thing for the little poorer class I go cut out. One to the people that want to sell the orange and the coconut and the 2 pound of scallion and 2 pound of onion.
What happened to the market people? Let's just look there. The market people reap and then come in. If there's going to be cashless, whatever happened to them?
True. We have to look on it. Because some people don't look on it. You have to look on the little outlet them. That means if all of these places where we call, now take cash, where we not have the facility and not have this. When we see them I force everybody to do, might be everybody have forgot to take out ID. Everybody have forgot to TRN. Everybody have forgot. Me hear people say them not take out no TRN because it attract them. They not take out no ID card, this government. Everything me hear people say they not do. And I see all people live and not take out nothing.
Well, let's continue the discussion and here it goes.
All right, thank you. Anybody on the live but fully understand what the Prime Minister said and want to elaborate, are you in Parliament or in government and you want to highlight us and say, okay, Antenna, you having a wrong perspective of it. This is how it is going to go. And it's not 20 years down the line or 5 years down the line. Anybody have any idea that when debit machines came, people had all kind of ridiculous theories. Yes, but they still did have options for use the debit and use cash. So we can, all right, keep it short here, Charmian, please. Got the phone agreeing. Yes.
Auntie, I'm listening,
Yes.
And I'm thinking, is he trying to promote more classism? Is he trying to separate the islands?
I don't know I can't speak to the Prime Minister.
I mean, island people in the countryside and the hills don't even have proper internet or phone service. You understand what I'm saying, Auntie?
True.
And the whole thing is this. He's not even thinking, because guess what? Okay, so then there's going to be businesses that is only going to cater to person that have access to, live cash. You understand what I'm saying, Auntie? It makes no sense foundationally, the foundation of this whole thing. First of all, like I said, I did not listen to the whole thing.
Yes.
And maybe in there, he did set a timeline. Maybe he is addressing, certain foundations that had to be built. First of all, Auntie, you don't have internet service everywhere. People don't have good electricity everywhere. You understand what I'm saying, Auntie?
True.
Come on now. It sounds like is it a classism? Is it to further separate the island?
Stick up in. Or him a go make 3/4 go with card and the other 30% go cashless. Probably that him have in mind.
Auntie, it's gonna be more than 30% of the island is going to be unable to use cash. Unable to use a card. Let's be realistic. Is he only living in Kingston? Is he only thinking about the tourist areas? What is going on with Andrew? Does he live in Jamaica? Auntie, I have to go and listen to this speech. I have to. There's absolutely no way. This man is not this daft. I'm sorry. Nonetheless, he just needed something to talk about at the meeting. And he just, on the way walking to the podium, somebody just threw something and they did not have the proper research, etc. And he just spoke it. Because now it's like, if he did not deliver the foundation of how they're going to present it. I'm sorry, Auntie, real quick.
I am wondering if it's because
out there and cause a panic.
You're causing a panic. Why would you want to put an uproar in the country and the people? What kind of president this?
But everywhere we go, people, all in the cash line, them people are talk about it. So you want to tell me say so much people would not understand what happened? When you're in the cash, everybody are talk about it. Every little crowd you see today when me buck up in, I eat them and discuss. Until then, what you think? So we soon can't do this. We soon can't come a price mart come by with 2 little cake without cash. I'm just use the card. Everything people.
Price Mart will be closed down. All the businesses will be closed down.
All right, Tanya, let me take our next call.
Don't you think that is he trying to push separating the class system, a great divide that he's trying to do on the island? Because there's no way that the businesses are going to be successful. Honestly, it just I have to listen to him. No way. He's not letting my smoke something. But no, man.
All right, Cham, let me take our next call. All right. Hello, good night. Hello, good night. Turn off the light, please. Turn off the light.
Yes, hi, Auntie.
Yes, good night.
Good night, Auntie. Okay, I'm going to tell you from my perspective. I live in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And as of April 1st of this year, America was officially a cashless society. And we've been doing this. People don't understand that it's too late. This is not 20 years from now. This is happening now.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell when last I get a paycheck. My paycheck is directly deposited into an account. When during the Big C, most places you walk into, they tell you here, we only accept cards, no cash. So whether we ready or not, Jamaica have to comply. Jamaica is a small island. The bigger people dictate this stuff, and Jamaica just have to fall in line and follow.
So basically, if we the small people them don't agree, we must just sit down and take it stuff in our throat like tissue paper.
Listen, look how them shove the job down few people throat, and you couldn't say nothing about it. Okay, even though people know say it was foolishness, people know say it was garbage. You don't. And we couldn't say nothing about it. It was shoved down our throats. Me not take it. I live right in the United States. Cause guess what? Nobody couldn't force me to take it. But not everybody had the privilege that I had.
Yes,
most people had to take it. So at the same thing, as of April 1st, we are officially a cashless society in the United States of America. They said, come this summer here, any national park that you're going to in the United States, you cannot use cash. Everything is cashless. All the national parks. That's according to the government.
So money I go start make then, ma'am.
It a go a long time.
No, me want to know if they not use no cash. So them are going to diminish making paper money.
Listen, over here, we are right now low on change. Because they not make no more change. They not make no more silver money.
Right.
They have change.
Most places where you go
now, they're asking you, can you, you have change, I'll take all your change. I'll buy all the change from you. You go a cashier buy your change from you. The bank not have change. Because them slowly have fade it out.
And when you put your money in the bank, you have to have bill and receipt. And when you get out your money out of the bank, they don't want to give you. Eh? You hear say you can't get this amount. You hear say you have to come back 2 days time. You have to write paper to tell why you want this.
Exactly.
All kind of sitting in a bank system.
That are going over here too.
You go to the bank and if you give them your money, and you go and you give them your money.
You have to give them have to see anywhere you get the money from, them have to look down in the dirt all about to see where you get it.
Hello, underneath, leaves everywhere, yeah.
And when you go draw one little money if you do something, then them I tell you say you have to write paper, you have to come back tomorrow or another day and so forth. So I don't know.
Me see one lady take her money and carry her money go to Jamaica. She tell me say Alicia, Jesus Christ to put. But you see something like money for $5,000 or $7,000 she bring down to put in at the bank. She have to go how much time go put it little she go to the bank and then wouldn't take it. Moving up was it $1,500 or some crazy money like some crazy something like that. She can't put it in. And then she show them, I come from America with my money, this is my work, I take my money out of such and such. She show them where the money come from. Them I tell her I said them can't take more than a certain amount a day. But guess what? And then our accounts are not safe. Our accounts are not safe. Okay? And no scammer, I lick their finger. People not feel people over their head and take their money no more. Them go and you just say just some random withdrawal from your account. And you say, what is that? The other day I'm looking at my account, $69. So I call the bank and say, I don't know what is this. Somewhere somebody at Texas charge my card. And I call the bank and say, I don't know where the $69 come from. Them say, okay, them I go investigate and if me give anybody my card and if me make anybody use my number and this. I said, no, them send and it take them must 2 or 3 weeks for them finally put back the money in my account.
Lord Jesus.
I know no scammer not even come out of their room, their house no more. They sit down on computer and hack all kind of account and take out your money. So I know people are gonna get scammed. You think scamming bad yet? You know time there.
Lord Jesus, thank you.
But it all right, Auntie. Take good night. Bye-bye.
Yes, yeah. The lady say things scamming bad yet. Good night.
Auntie, I don't know if you're hearing me.
Yes.
I don't know. I am saying okay. It just popped in my brain a while ago. I saw on the TV where they're making new money. So if we now are going to change to go cash, why they waste money to making new money? New $500, new everything we're getting. I think I hear that it is circulating already. So it's not a lot of money they use to do this, to go and do over about the money them again.
Well, I don't know if they're making new money, but
longer.
I don't know if they're making, but gradually still, if they make new money, they will take time to take them in back.
No, sir. But a waste of time for go print and as I said, I just believe that this thing is near, no way far. So that is just what popped in my head a while ago.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you. The lady said, I don't know. Lord Jesus. Hold on. Good night. Night.
Hello.
Yes, good night.
Hello, my auntie.
Good night, Mojo.
Hello, plankers. Auntie, let me say, this lady say, I don't know. I say, me no know. But Auntie, let me say something.
Please to like up the live, guys. Yes.
And though there are pros and cons to everything, it is legitimate that people are concerned. So we can't dismiss, remember, Jamaica is only 3 million people. Right?
Yes.
Probably about 1 million. Yeah, upper class, whatever. The middle class probably is disappearing. That's what he's saying. But Jamaica has two main income generating whatever. Tourism and what is the second one? Auntie, tell me.
Yes.
Remittances. Okay?
Yes.
Remittances, which means Jamaica has the money that comes into Jamaica comes through Western Union and all of that. Us that are in first world countries, we support a lot of our people back home.
I want to know. I don't know. I don't have all the facts. This is news to me when you brought it up. So I don't have all the facts. So me too, I'm concerned because when us here send money there, how is that going to operate? I would like to know the answers.
I don't.
So when we go, or when, you know what I'm saying? So poor people they do have a right to be concerned because so when they get money through Western Union to support their day-to-day lives, where is that cash? What is that cash going to look like, Auntie? It's not going to go through a bank. I don't know. I don't have the answers. But it's a legitimate concern. But I do understand, you know, the pros for it to implement it. And hopefully if it does happen in the near future, it goes in phases. You know what I mean? It's not a complete sweep, you know?
Yes.
The middle class that has jobs and the money goes directly to their direct deposit. Yeah, that's the cashless concept. But in America, we can still go to the ATM and take out cash, right? You know, my gardener comes, he does the yard, I pay him in cash. I can't give him a check or whatever because he doesn't have an account. So here is not completely 100% cash neither, but you can't compare US, Canada, and other countries
to Jamaica
because it's majority poor people. So you are right to be asking these questions. And on the COVID point, Auntie, I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit. Though, even though I took the big V, remember there was a pandemic, worldwide pandemic, and the only way it could have been somewhat eradicated is that they had to have a majority of the worldwide population taking the vaccine to stop the spread of it.
No, but I mentioned the word over here, Mojo. I don't want to lock off my page over here.
Yeah, but we have to think on aggregate, you know? We can't think, you know, I didn't take it. A lot of persons didn't have to take it because most people, they don't go to work, they don't intermingle with anyone. Right, people that have to go to work.
Well, boy, Mojo, honestly, if we could have turned back the hands that time, we would need no vitamin C. If we could have go back where me I come from.
But yeah, because even though I took it, I wasn't a big fan of it. But I understand on aggregate the benefit of it is stopping the spread. So not everyone would have to take it, and not everyone is going to take it. But at least we have come a long way. You know, the proof is in the pudding that we are somewhat gone back to normalcy. And if everyone had dug their heels in and said, "Listen, I'm not taking this in," our life
and somebody. All right, Mojo. Sorry for interject, but we want to cut it short. You know, sleep a bite me. You know, we want to go bed.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, somebody, yes. So sorry about that, Mojo. So interject you. So somebody say Walmart I go cashless. I know. There's so many things that we say changes that happen. You know, say I noticed it in Canada from about 2021. 2021, yes. I noticed that the supermarket them I go. That means less work for women and men who cash in at them place there. Because you go at them only have all one or two somebody on the field. When you cash, and it make night, then come swipe one card or compressor. So there's a lot of things what happen as them say, but Jamaica not ready yet. Prime Minister, look out for the poor people, them that's our anti-donor officer. We not say we not going to accept changes, but we can't show changes power. So gradually and make way for the one them we can't make no change. Because you have some people hell-bent that them not taking out no ID, them don't want no TRN and certain things, and you cannot shove nothing down their throat and force them to do nothing. We live in a little Caribbean island. And we understand that the world is moving, but we not have to move so fast with the world. You understand? Yeah, man, Walmart still using cash, but most of them know you go cash out yourself. Anyway, Planka Shop, me over here 1.5 hours. We're going to come back tomorrow and we're going to discuss this. We're going to get some more information on it. I'm going to make 2 calls to 2 little people who know have sense more than me. I know about politics, I know about things, and I'm going to find out what is really happening, how this thing go, what, etc., etc. I will go and move on from there. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers. And if you are not a mother by birth and you're a mother by adoption, or you're a mother from the community, or you're just a woman who veer and look after a lot of children, happy Mother's Day to all of you guys. And daughters, please remember on the mother, please cook for her tomorrow, call her, talk to her. Husband, please make sure someone step up at the front of the line and take care of the mothers then. Alright, so God bless you. So thank you guys for staying with me, and we're glad that we keep it respectful. No one disrespected anybody, and we keep it clean, and we not tear down nobody, and we not tear down this one, and we not say nothing bad, and we not disrespect the Prime Minister, we not disrespect nobody. This is how we like the topic, clean and nice, no disrespect. Love you. God bless you. Happy Mother's Day. And Mother's Day at someplace now, because probably at midnight. And thank you all for sitting with me. Please to like up the live. And if you are just watching me for the first, please to follow the subscribe button. Love you, and guys, please to watch your new video. You know, he's in school and he's not working. I don't know if he get through with the work yet or what. We want him to build up his YouTube channel so he can have a little income. And I am so proud of him. God bless you all. See you all tomorrow. All right. Peace out, Tommy. See you, everybody. Thank you all. Like up the live as you go. All right. I want to hold a quick beard right now.